One of the exciting events here is the Open Discathon final. Martin Ryland-Adair is one of 4 finalists, passing the discs from place to place throughout an obstacle course. So you throw the disc, then you run to its landing position. Leonard Muise, who was runner-up in the accuracy competition, is followed by Carlos Rio. Way back is Snapper Pearson in the crowd. These athletes are taking a very circuitous course around this obstacle path. You take a look here at the start, and there's all sorts of landmarks you have to go around or between, and if you can make a difficult pass, you get to avoid any penalty time. It's strictly a question of who throws most accurately, and you want to make the disc do all the travel. And Leonard Muise plows through the finish line with a new world record, shattering the old one by over 5 seconds. You see he's carrying a third spare in his shirt. And it's Amy Bekken who makes a long final toss. She's led this competition virtually from the beginning as she runs all the way to the finish line for an easy, quick pass through the finish line.
27, 28.
And there it is, a winning toss in the women's Discathon final. Now, the second half of the maximum time aloft competition, Chris O'Cleary. Take a look at this. A nice throw into the wind with that very light disc. But she has to catch it for it to count. And the stopwatch stops as soon as it touches her hand. 9.33 seconds. That's the winner of the second half of the self-caught flight competition. Martin Ryland-Adair. He gets a nice quick flick right into the wind. See how the wind catches it and lifts his disc a little higher.
There's the secondary.
And he's got to move quite the distance to be sure to be in position to catch it. Look at that, 12.7 seconds to win the maximum time aloft portion. Interesting note of how our government spends your money.
Okay, Harry.
The women's freestyle final. Action where the athletes, in teams of 2 or more, toss the discs and keep them in play with the background of music. This is clearly the audience's second favorite event, perhaps behind the athletes enjoying the company of their canine companions. But right now, Gina Sample and Amanda Carreiro earning points for moves and fluid motion. There'll be a deduction for the drop there. They use those big light discs that spin a lot. It's a little bit like figure skating. With the routine, the freestyle routine, and the thorax in gymnastics, you want to have difficult points and smooth executions. Sometimes they're making it up as they go along, it appears. Lori Daniels and Cindy Krueger. A nice perky routine, tossing it smoothly between each other. They use little silicone sprays on the underside of the disc to reduce the friction. Stacy Anderson and Amy Bekken get the crowd going with a very popular tune. Style is important with the judges. 1 toss and 2 discs come back. Synchronized freestyle. Also use false plastic nails, fingernails, to provide a smoother surface for the disc to land and spin on. And the official results, Anderson and Bekken. You see them with 20 points. They win the women's freestyle final. But the open freestyle competition invites women to participate together. A little bit more of an athletic edge to this one. Danny Sullivan, Karl Brodersen, and Dave Bailey form an interesting trio. somewhat tongue-in-cheek, if you will. To the theme song of The Simpsons, I might add. Here we have a coeducational open team. As the current world champions, very synchronized in their moves, and they keep the discs going amongst all three of them. Gibbons, Lietner, and Imperiale form the trio. Behind the back leg kick. And the crowd continues to roar their approval over any spectacular stunt. You want to keep it going and make it look easy. That was a triple spin. It is the squad you just saw with 65 points. Gibbons, Lietner, and Imperiale win it. And so at the conclusion of all 7 events that count for the overall championship, Amy Bekken wins the gold, and Stefan Carlson wins it in the open division, defeating all the other men. I'm standing in between the 2 overall champions in the women's and the open competition. Stefan Carlson, congratulations. How do you think you're going to celebrate tonight?
Well, I don't know yet. We're going out to have a party with all the players and eat, and the prize ceremony. So
you were always runner-up over in Scandinavia in the European competition. Does this sort of strike back a little revenge?
Yeah, yesterday I knew that it was close between me and Jim Herrick, and I thought, okay, here I am again, second. But finally I made it.
Amy Bekken, congratulations to you also. This is a repeat victory for you. Is it different than last year?
Yeah, the competition was a lot closer, and I never looked to see where I was. I just kept thinking forward about what the next thing was and just doing the thing of the moment, throwing the Frisbee as close to the pin in Frisbee golf.
Overall, it was an exciting competition?
Yeah, it was excellent.
And you too, Stefan?
Yeah, sure.
Congratulations, both of you. We'll be right back with a few wrapping up comments when we return right after this.
Watching ESPN, the Total Sports Network.